So today I want to review a film called Hostel, starring Christian Bale and Adam Beach and Wes Studi and Rosemund Pike. And I just watched this film this weekend for, I think, the third time, at least the third time. And I think if you wanted to learn something about the American West and you only had 2 hours, you should watch this film. There are hundreds of films about the American West. The American West meaning cowboys and Indians and soldiers during the period when the Western United States was being settled by pioneers. And this film isn't about one group of people being good or one group of people being bad. It's about people being people, good and bad on both sides. And it's about humanity. It's about prejudice and hatred and fighting and killing and guilt and forgiveness and redemption. So it's a 2017 American Western directed by Scott Cooper, who also directed Crazy Heart, Out of the Furnace, and Black Mass, and starring Christian Bale, who's an English actor. Most people probably know him, and Rosemund Pike, who's also British, and Wes Studi, who's a Cherokee American actor. He was in Dances with Wolves and The Last of the Mohicans and Heat. And you have Adam Beach, who's a Canadian actor. He was in Flags of Our Fathers. Okay. And it's considered a revisionist Western film. Traditionally, Western films had a good guy and a bad guy. It was the good versus the bad. There was a clear distinction between who was good and who was bad. In revisionist Western films, there are lots of different deviations or changes from the standard format. There's moral ambiguity and no clear heroes, okay? And the basic story is this character, Captain Joe Blocker, is getting ready to retire from the Army, but he has one last mission, and it's to help escort this character, Chief Yellowhawk, a Cheyenne chief, to his home in Montana from a military prison because he's dying of cancer. Him and his family are going to be escorted by the military, but these two are old enemies. They had fought in the past, and Captain Blocker absolutely hates the chief and doesn't want to do it, but he has to. And then this character, played by Rosemund Pike, Mrs. Quaid, at the beginning of the film, we find that she's a pioneer woman, and we see Comanche warriors kill off her whole family, and she is just out of her mind, just distraught. And this military transport comes across her, and she becomes part of the group, and it's just a series of just fighting and chaos, and it's just a mind-blowing film, a really emotional film. And there's good and bad on both sides, humanity on both sides. And here we see the director and some of the stars. I'm not sure who this is. He might have been one of the actors. This is Qorianka Kilcher, and this is Wes Studi. And Cooper said, I recall Robert Duvall telling me the English have Shakespeare, the French have Moliere, and we as Americans have Westerns for storytelling, I guess. So he says, it's a humanistic look at grief and how we can come together as one. And in the film, there is quite a lot of dialogue in Cheyenne, the Cheyenne language. So Studi said he was challenged to learn the language for the production. It was his first time speaking Cheyenne. And Bale said that it was bloody difficult. And the consultant was Chief Philip Whitman, or Whiteman Jr. And he said of the Cheyenne language, it's circular as opposed to linear. So a linear language thinks in lines and corners, while a circular language has no beginning, no end. There's no power structure. Everything is in the moment. I thought that was quite interesting. Here are some images from the film. Again, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, American Western films I've ever seen. It's really touching, really emotional, really exciting, really interesting, really heartfelt, and I can't recommend it enough. Really good, really great movie. So if you haven't seen it, I would recommend watching it. Let me know if you've seen it, what you think of it, and have a good day.